All right, today on Snatch Liquor Reviews, we are going to be reviewing the Oak and Eden Charred Oak Rye Inspired Rye Whiskey for episode 4.
Yep, Snatch Liquor Reviews.
90 proof.
Come back with a nice edition after the Thanksgiving specials.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, you thought you were hyped up after those two. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to keep bringing better stuff for you.
Up in the ante every time. We got the, as it said, a charred oak. They do put a little, you can see, little oak thing in there. Boom.
Yeah.
It's like a Happy Meal.
Yeah, you get a toy in the bottle, just like a cereal box, just like a Happy Meal. Oak and Eden, they're bringing drinking back to your nostalgic days of getting a toy with your food. We don't play games around here, but I tell you what, when we get free toys in our drinks, we love that shit.
And it makes it taste better, and it makes you happier than a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah. Not only a toy, but it enhances everything about the experience. And that's innovation right there. We really dig that at Snatch Liquor Reviews. So right off the bat, without tasting it, Oak Eden, they already got some points on the board. So
nice,
a little bit of props for those guys over there with
nice
creativity.
Like that bottle, real classy.
Yeah, real classy bottle.
That's exactly what I would want if I was
Go
living
ahead,
in
show that back to the camera right there. You got psychedelic handprint on your bottle. Right there, I can look at that and I can tell this bottle, not only is it going to get me drunk and is it going to be fun, but my chakras are going to be loving it. I don't have to do yoga today because I'm going to drink some Oak and Eden. All right?
Yeah. And that we are going to do right now.
If you got some Oak and Eden and you're watching this video,
take a shot
with us. You
don't
have to do yoga today, but yes, take a shot with us.
Take a shot with us.
We're going to have a great time.
Feel better, look better, be better.
And have fun because you got a toy in the bottle.
Because it's that rye whiskey, got a little bit of a bite to it. You definitely taste the rye in it. It is quite strong. But I'll tell you what, lots of places reviewed this, said it was a real good whiskey to drink. And it does have that nice oaky flavor to it. It's definitely
it's got a very pleasant aroma too. This is just like walking through the lumber section in any hardware store right here. You're getting some nice cuts of 2x4 with every sniff of this bottle, but at an affordable price, unlike today's lumber market. So if you're thinking about building a house, maybe just might be the day to open up some Oak and Eden instead and have a better time rather than hating your life.
Amen. If you drink enough of those
expensive lumber,
you could use the wood from that, and maybe get enough to build you not a house, but maybe a hand tool or something like that.
Liquid 2x4 in this bottle. Gonna shove her down the gullet real quick.
Amen. It's real cold here, so we decided to pound down some ice cold whiskey.
I'll tell you what, I do taste the oak in that. It is ice cold, and it's got a little bite to it, but you know what? We're not pansies. We bite back harder, all right?
Exactly.
Fucking you sip this, it throws you into the wolves a little bit, but you know what? If you're going to be a pansy about it, you just got to go in there. You got to eat the wolves, and you got to bring the leftovers back.
Of course.
And that's what it's like when you're drinking hard with the boys.
And I will say one thing about this is the initial taste, not too desirable in my mind for as a bourbon drinker, and I do prefer bourbon over any other liquor. But I will say you get a nice caramely taste afterwards that definitely is pretty good. Definitely can smell the caramel to it. Yeah. That initial taste really kicks you in the fucking teeth.
It's got a smooth aftertaste, and you know what? I tell you what, the weather's getting colder. This is going to keep you warmer. And you know what? We don't have any heaters in this house over at Snatch Liquor Reviews, but for just about $40, we got a heater right here, and we're staying mighty warm.
You don't need heaters when you're an alcoholic.
That's right, and don't forget it. And right now, we are mighty warm. It's feeling like a nice summertime.
Mighty warm, mighty drunk, having a good time. It's always a good time at Snatch Liquor Reviews, because no matter whether you're cold or not, you ain't going to be cold for long, and you ain't going to be sober for long.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Oak and Eden, for the price, it is just like drinking out of the Garden of Eden for $40 on this boy right here. You know what? You pour this on any snakes crawling through your grass, you're not going to have an infestation problem, I tell you that. All right?
All right, guys, so now it is time for the rating scale we're going to do here, because, we need to give a honest review on what we feel on a 1 to 10 scale, what it tastes like. So I'm thinking right now, good flavor from that smoky little wood surprise they put in there, and we will later on, we're going to get that out. Whether we have to drink this whole damn bottle, we will get it out. Most likely we're going to drink this whole damn bottle, so stay tuned for that. But one thing we are going to go through and do is we're going to rate this off of all of the different things. Bottle aesthetics, really like this shape of bottle. Really like what they did here. Think that is a really classy look.
Psychedelic handprint gives it bonus points for sure. I don't see any other psychedelic handprints going on in any other bottle. That right there, like I said prior, will align your chakras.
Yeah, overall shape of the bottle reminds me of something you'd see in Prohibition. Like it. They did some gold embroidering here through the Oak and Eden. I mean, they put a lot of thought into it. So obviously, I got to give them credit there on the aesthetics. I will give that a solid 6 out of 10. It is a nice looking bottle at first glance, which that's the whole promotional point behind it. So, you got to give them credit for that. But now we're going to move on. We're going to get to the color of it. Very important with a bourbon to notice that color. I don't know if it comes up very good on there, but that is very see-through.
It's a nice, smooth, dark amber. You can see through it.
Which is good. You want that see-through, that means clarity. You look at like Jack Daniels and things like that, you're not getting a lot of clarity.
You got a clean mix right here.
Yeah.
All right. It's like a pharmaceutical pill, but alcohol. You're getting the real deal. Clean.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell you what, one way or another, it is kind of a little unwieldy to drink. I've drank a lot of bourbons myself. I'm what I would consider a bourbon and whiskey connoisseur. But this one bites a little bit because it is a rye whiskey. Rye with some charred oak spiral in there. That rye really does pack a punch.
Yeah.
And
one thing I gotta interject with real quick. Okay, this is one of those whiskeys. All right, you'll bring it to the party, and you know what? You're probably not gonna get laid, but the fact is, all the hoes are gonna want to get on that bottle, and you will be respected. All right, you can leave the party, and you'll have good credibility on your hands after the night. No one is gonna dislike this if you bring it to a function. So you know what? This is what it tastes like to be above the poverty line. This is the definition of a middle class liquor right here.
this is a blue collar
So
liquor.
you know what? If you're making over 50,000 annually, raise your glasses up with some Oak and Eden.
Yeah, if
Because
you're a
this is for
tradesman,
you.
this whiskey, this is for you. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, another thing that you should definitely, that we have to note is that they do specific batch numbers on this, which is good, which means that they're taking pride in their whiskey. They're doing small batches. They're trying to perfect that recipe, you know what I mean? Small batch whiskey and bourbon is the best whiskey and bourbon, just hands down. And I will say one thing is, I don't see anything seen here that it was made in Kentucky. And I'll tell you what, anything that comes from Kentucky is the best bourbon. That is always my favorite bourbon. Kentucky knows how to do bourbon and whiskey better than anyone else in the world. And I'll tell you what, we're going to do a rating test
They
on
blend it
taste.
splendid.
and I'm gonna do a little taste test, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Smell that cork. Definitely.
By the way, very satisfying sound when you take the cork off of this one. You can really,
let's get that.
you can really feel the
sound up
tension
close.
in the room going on.
Oh, listen to that.
Oh yeah.
Listen
Oh
to
yeah.
that. Ha ha ha! I'll tell you what. We're gonna take a sniff. Notes of caramel. Little tiny bit of that charred spiral in there. Also, like I said, it's smoky. Kind of has a little bit of a coffee flavor to it. It's caramely, kind of like a morning coffee. Let's take a drink here. At first,
Yeah.
get a little bit of a bite, but then you let it sit there for a little bit. You get some smokiness. You get a nice caramel flavor. You get that deep refined taste. That's what you're looking for. It's not always immediately in the first half, but as long as they get you in the last half, that's what matters. And this one definitely does deliver.
Oh yeah. Now I'll tell you what, not the most glamorous liquor, but it's enough to be respected. And it's never a drink that you should turn down. Now I'm going to turn up a little bit right here because I had to go in for seconds on this one because I respect it. Whew. Now I tell you what, it's got a bite, but does not add any hair to the chest. So you know what? If this is a little too much for you, you cannot drink with the big boys. So you know what? I guess this will put you to the test on whether or not you will be with the boys on Saturday. Tell you what, I'm with the boys on Saturday, and that was not any fucking obstacle at all. All right, Oak and Eden, we're gonna rate this overall 5 out of 10. Very average, not great, not terrible, very acceptable, not offensive, but not necessarily pleasant either. You know, wouldn't bring this on a date, but solid if you're hanging out.
I only did crack whores, so.
Yeah, great for crack whores, which, if that's what you like, more power to you because they got goals and they need love too.
And listen, you don't necessarily, back on that subject, you don't need to love crack whores. You just have to have one. The only thing about it is crack whores, love is not necessary. Whiskey,
Exactly. Very necessary for crack whores.
very, very, very. Either that
And,
or you need some MD 2020, which we did review in our first video. So if you didn't see that, please go back and watch the OG video so you know we do some classy stuff. We did also show it in the third video, the video before this. You do need to check that out as well if you haven't.
Yeah. Go ahead, smash that like button, smash that subscribe, leave a comment. If you got any recommendations for anything you want us to review next, fucking hit that up.
Put it in the comment section. We want to know what you want us to drink.
What you want us to drink.
Yeah.
All right. If there's something you're curious about, we'll drink it so that you don't have to.
And remember, while you're smashing that like button, smashing that subscribe button, and smashing that comment section with your review of what you want us to drink, smash some Oak and Eden. Decide for yourself what you want to do. What you think of the product, we want to know. We want to know what you think. We would like to argue with you or talk to you or whatever the hell you want to do in the comments. Who gives a fuck? But we want to know what you want or what you want us to drink next. Because we'll make the decisions. There are so many different liquors out there we can just drink. We can drink all day long. But we want to know what you guys want to see. So again, let us know.
Liquor, we will review it. No matter what.
Snatch Liquor Reviews is not afraid to review liquor.
Snatch Liquor Reviews 2022, 2023, forever.